Jay, coming back at you, deep in the Hawaiian jungle. Stop this thing from moving. I put a little stabilizer in there. So we're back on the scene here. We're gonna get our mic on. Oh, we all checked up already. Let's get a light on, cause we got niggas that run like roaches with the light on. Let me see here. Let me get all set up here. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Hold up, let me move this thing. Tilt it that way a bit. Alright, there we go. There we go. Appreciate that like, big homie. We see Barry Bags. Aloha. Let's see here. Let me get my like on. Let me get my Nike on. Okay, there's that. Thing's still kind of moving. Y'all bear with the movement. It should stop here in a second. Where is? There I am there. Channel. Alright, let me bring this up here. Like that, like that. I appreciate them likes, big homie. Let me get my one more like on. Get my one more Nike on. So, as you can see this morning, we're talking about Hamas. Another problem that Israel and the United States has to deal with, has been dealing with on a continuous basis. So Hamas was started in 1987 by the Palestinian scholar Ahmed Yassin, right in the Gaza Strip. That's where they headquartered, right in Gaza. So once again, started in 1987. So in 2007, there was a very short civil war between Hamas and the PLO faction, Fatah. And Hamas prevailed and came out on top. And they took control of the Strip. They took control of the Gaza Strip in 2007. And immediately, as soon as Hamas took control of Gaza, Egypt to the south and to the east and the north of Gaza, Israel blocked off the entire Strip. Basically a land blockade. And it's been that way to this very day. So once the blockade was in place, Hamas initiated many attacks against Israel. And of course, the most famous being the October 7th, 2023 attack that killed over 1,400 Israelis. And in response to that, Israel has killed over 70,000 Palestinians in response to that horrific October 7th attack. So Al-Qassam Brigade, that is the military wing of Hamas, and they are essentially funded, trained, and supplied by weapons by Hezbollah. Even though Hamas is Sunni, Hezbollah Shiite, they still have the same ideology, the same enemy. And of course, they're funded and supported by Syria and ultimately Qatar and Iran. And even though there is an extensive blockade around the Gaza Strip, Hamas has created what they call the underground metro, if you will. A labyrinth of tunnels where they're actually able to go underground into Israel and underground into the Sinai Peninsula over in Egypt. So that's the way they are able to get weapons and training and funding sent to them. So the most ironic thing about that situation is, prior to that short Gaza civil war in 2007, Hamas, believe it or not, was actually supported secretly by Israel. Yeah, I'm sure you find that as shocking as I do. Just one of them situations where Israel needed somebody to try to subdue the PLO or Fatah. So they were secretly supporting Hamas on the underground. So as I've stated many, many times on this channel, there is no loyalty amongst thieves. You see it time and time again, where 1 minute a country is supporting and funding an individual group, the next thing you know, they're trying to eliminate them. After 2007, there were a number of attacks on Israel, just like I just said, with many very fragile ceasefires in between basically the 20 years, 2007 to the present day. There were many so-called ceasefires that instantly broke. Who you got here? Hey, what up? Oh, what's up with you, Kodak Moment? We ain't seen you in a minute. We're glad to have you back, big homie. Yeah, we back on the scene here. We're glad to have you back. So today we're just talking about Hamas, and once again, we always glad to have you back, big homie. I hope everything is going all right over in Finland. So once again, you see it time and time again through geopolitics. 1 minute a country is supporting another, the next minute they want to eliminate them off the face of the earth. Getting back to those fragile ceasefires. That's the reason why I never get excited when you hear, who is that? Oh, what's good with you, Waleed? We see you, big homie. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm glad you came back in here. Today we're talking about Hamas. What's good with you, King? We see you, big homie. Aloha. Glad y'all came. I appreciate them likes, big homie. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're talking about Hamas and how that situation, their situation with Israel, is once again very, very reflective of what's going on today in the Strait with the U.S. and Iran. I never get excited when I hear that monkey at 1600 talking about a ceasefire. Like I said, Hamas and Israel been going at it for damn near 20 years with a bunch of fragile ceasefires. And that's the reason why I always say you got to get real comfortable being over there in that strait, because you're going to be there a while. Kodak Moment says, who is married? I'm glad you was able to read. I ain't been on here. How long I've been on here? Less than 10 minutes. That's right. You wasn't on the podcast. Not yesterday's podcast, but you gotta watch the day before, and that'll explain it all. Who is Miriam? Oh my goodness. We're talking about Miss Adelson. We're talking about the reason why. That's a great segue for me to check the numbers. I didn't think, for a minute, I thought it was going to be too dark. Oh my goodness. You gotta watch the podcast from 2 days ago. Let me check the numbers, and I'll tell you how Miriam. I appreciate that like, big homie. I'll tell you how Miriam is affecting everything. Oh man, that's funny already. Let's see here. The Dow is up 300. It's back above 50,000. In that janky ass, fixed underground, dark ass, dirty ass casino that they call the fixed stock market. The VIX is at 17. The broader market, the S&P is up 50, and the Nasdaq jumps on Cisco up 200, nearly 1%, about 0.75%. Let's check the big one, the bond market. Where are we at? 445. Once again, it's slowly, but I appreciate them likes, big homie. It's slowly, but surely taking up. I see the chat moving. I'm going to go back over there in a second. And you got WTI still stuck in triple digits. Oil prices hover around 100 after White House says Trump and Xi discuss the Strait of Hormuz. And we're going to get to that China-ism in a second here. Once again, WTI is at 101, Brent's at 105. So once again, you better get real comfortable in triple digits. Let me go over here to the chat. Let's see here. There's James. There's Etrocentric. What's good with you, big homie? 12th Imam, Muhammad, often called the Mahdi. Why don't you break that down for us, James? You always bring some pretty good insight in here, even though you MAGA. That's okay. All we're looking for is good insight. Break that down for us. Aloha, Yasmin. We see you. And Kodak Moment says, did you see the video where the guy threw a rock at the monk seal in Hawaii? And yes, and they arrested his ass yesterday in Seattle. And I hope they throw the damn book at his entitled ass. Because after he threw the damn rock and the locals confronted him, he says, I don't care. I'm rich enough to pay any fine that you give me. Once again, you know he's MAGA, entitled. They don't give a damn about animals. They don't give a damn about anybody but them damn selves. That's why I told you, you stay devoid of them damn people. He is that's exactly what he is. You can look at his mugshot and tell he's got MAGA written all over his ass. Entitled. And that's why I keep telling you. That's why I keep telling you to run from them damn people. That poor monk seal was scared as hell. They said it didn't even move for a while. It was so scared because you had some monkey, some entitled MAGA monkey coming over here and thinking that he's all that. Spirit will get their revenge all day long. Entitlement. That's the whole problem with this country. You got a group of right-wing racist MAGA that think they're better than everybody on this planet and every animal on this planet. Can you ship the paintings? Yeah, I can ship anything, but you international. Shit, the Finland? These paintings, to ship international, it costs $1 million. If you like something, man, just let me know. Maybe I can set you up with a print or something. Cause it's gonna cost an arm and a damn leg to ship something over there, big homie. And shit, I don't wanna have to overcharge you for shipping. What's good with you, Grom? We see you, big homie. We appreciate you coming back. We see you. Aloha. Yeah, we're talking about Hamas today. That was the onset of the podcaster today. I appreciate them likes, big homie. I'm broke ATM, but someday I'm gonna buy one of the paintings. Yeah, I appreciate you. Like I said, you can always get a print online. I can always set you up with a print online right off of Zazzle. So if you really want something, just let me know, big homie. Check me out on let me put the name that you want to check out. Check out Knockless on Zazzle. Check out Knockless on Zazzle. That's a lot of my older work, and I'm sure there's something that you would enjoy. So I appreciate you, big homie. I really do, from Finland. But yeah, anytime you hear about one of these janky ass ceasefires that's going on between the U.S. and Iran, you need to look back to Hamas and Israel. They've been going at it for damn near 20 years with all these so-called fragile ceasefires. You're going to be over in that strait a long while, big homie. Yeah, no doubt. Thank you, Kodak. Thank you, Kodak Moment. We really do appreciate you. So, yeah. And once again, MAGA got embarrassed. Before we get back into the Middle East, we're going to switch over to China the way that monkey at 1600. I don't even know why he went over there. He went all the way over there for President Xi to tell him, now we can monkey around at these banquets. We can monkey around. But Taiwan is ours. And if you try to disrupt that ism even a little bit, it's on and popping. And Trump said, oh, no problem, President Xi, no problem. I don't know why they flew their asses over there. Xi been telling him that over the horn for years now. I don't know why. Well, obviously, I don't know why I say I don't know why. Another distraction because we stuck in that damn strait. He looks like a damn fool marching his ass over there. And once again, I get these silly ass MAGA. See, y'all see them on the chat in here. You know, they leave me silly ass comments during the night on some of my short videos talking about how in the hell, what do you mean the Iranians are winning? Like I say every day on here, as long as that strait is closed, the Iranians are winning. As long as you got WTI in triple digits and Brennan triple digits, the Iranians are winning. What Grom say? It was also an election, it was also an election, not a complete war. I'm not sure what you talking about there. You got to expand on that. I'm not. That one went over my head. It was also, when you say it, because I jumped around here. I went from Hamas to the Strait over to China. It was also an election, not a complete war. I don't know. You're gonna have to expand a little bit on that for me to comment. So, yeah, you got that situation where they marched their asses all the way over into Beijing for absolutely nothing but another damn distraction. It's a damn embarrassment. They could have handled that right over the damn phone. But once again, he had to get that strait in this Iran war off the damn front page like that. But once again, he's got to come back home. We haven't forgot about triple digit WTI. We sure the hell haven't forgot about them Epstein files. Let me see if Grom is gone. Let's see if he's going to reply, if he's going to expand on that. Maybe he's typing. Yeah, I didn't get that. If somebody in the chat understood that, please reply. It was also an election, not a complete war. I'm not sure. So, let's see. So once again, you better get real comfortable in triple digit WTI and stay avoided this damn MAGA. Yeah, they send me their little comments during the night, how, you know, not wanting to accept the fact that you said that this war was going to be over with in a weekend, the weekend at Bernie's, then it expanded to a week, and now we're going into damn near 3 months. MAGA, as I look at more and more podcasts, the rhetoric and the vision out there is people jumping ship right and left. As I've stated many times in the past, no one wants to be part of a losing team. That MAGA movement is dying by the minute. So you got to figure out what you're going to do as we continue to be stuck in that damn strait. Because as I stated, you're not only dealing with Iran, you're dealing with Hezbollah, and do not believe for 1 second that Hamas has been eliminated. Let me see what Yasmin say. Why should U.S. soldiers be killed? Where's the IDF soldiers, Army and Air Force and Navy? They fired on Iran and started this chaos. Exactly. Well, I mean, you got to look at it from their point of view. You got to look at it from Miriam's point of view. Why send our fighters when we got a compromised monkey to do the dirty work? That's why lazy people have maids. Lazy people have gardeners. Why should I get my hands dirty when I got somebody that can do the dirty work for me? That's exactly what Miriam is saying. That's exactly what the Israelis is saying. That's exactly what Mossad is saying. We got 40 gigs on a compromised fool. And he's so-called got the best military on the planet. IDF, go on vacation. We're not going to need you for a while. That's exactly why. She's saying I can get whatever I want out of that monkey at any damn time. Because I got him compromised. Many men and women injured, over 500 in the first week in German hospital. In the first week in German hospital. I'm not sure with Germany. I'm not sure. You switched on me from the IDF to Germany. So I don't know. Like I said, sometimes y'all got to expand on some of this because I'm not sure where Germany came into there. So I'm sure if you expand on it, I can maybe comment on that. But yeah, to go back to your first statement, man, come on, the IDF, man, this shit. They're getting ready to enjoy the damn summer over there. Why should they have to go fight? When Miriam has compromised his ass and Mossad has his ass compromised, so we got to send our youth over there to fight that damn war. Just like they say about money. How you get rich? You use other people's money. Why use our military when we can use other people's military? And that's why he keeps saying, and that's why he keeps stating that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. That ain't got nothing to do with the U.S. That has absolutely, positively nothing to do with the U.S. That's for Israel. Basically, many Shia Muslims in Iran believe the hidden Amman, Muhammad al-Mahdi, will someday reveal itself and bring justice and unity to the Muslim world. It's zany. Well, yeah, I'm sure. What you're saying, James, probably spot on. And once again, what you're saying that backs my point exactly. You're fighting a holy war. You're fighting a holy war, etrocentric, James. So you're going to be over there a while. You're going to be over there a while. You're going to be over there a long while. And that goes back to the onset of this podcast, where I'm talking about the 20 years of conflict between Hamas and Israel and these so-called fragile ceasefires. Them Iranians, the Muslim religion, very patient. Very, very patient. The exact opposite of our society. The exact opposite of our society. Impatient. They need everything now, now, now. Especially that damn MAGA. All that matters to them is entitlement and material wealth. And it goes right back to where somebody mentioned earlier about that entitled monkey that they arrested in Seattle that threw that rock at that monk seal. First thing he turns around and says, well, I'm rich enough to pay any fine. You run from them people. They have nothing at all to offer you. And they're going to get meaner and meaner and meaner by the damn day. Like I said, I get more and more meaner comments during the night on some of my videos because they know the clock is ticking on that entire damn movement. So obviously you see nothing came from that trip in China. He should be coming home here soon. And the only thing that happened was President Xi smacked his ass across the damn lips and said, Taiwan is ours. And if you try to meddle in that, then it's on and popping. I mean, something, he could have wrote that in a damn email. As I've been stating for days, for weeks, for months now, no one is afraid of the U.S. military anymore. Which should make each and every last one of us toss and damn turn. No one is afraid of the U.S. military anymore. Oh, that's 150. We see you. We see you. We see you. Patience is a gift of the Holy Spirit of God. That's your opinion, OG. That's your opinion. Like I said, you just joined the podcast. You just joined the channel, and I did a piece maybe about a week ago now, talking about atheists, how that is the ideology that I support. So you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. I'm not gonna knock you. If that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. But you can't necessarily say I'm wrong. You can say, well, that's my opinion. But you can't necessarily say that I'm wrong. Because I'm not going to sit here and say that you're wrong. I'm going to say that that's your opinion. I see you. Oh yeah, this was from yesterday. Resonance in. What's good with you? I'm back. Not a bot or a MAGA. Sending today's love and fellowship. Well, aloha. I'm glad you came back up in here. Resonance in. Go Browns, baby. You still never tell me what part of Ohio you're from. Hopefully you're a Cleveland fan. My family, 1662 from Amsterdam to New York, which is now New York. And my Texas family, 1860 Civil War, Mexican-American World War. World War I, World War II. You've never fought. Nope. Never have, never will. Once again, I was raised different. I was taught don't ever go fight for this country. So if you want to judge me on that, if you want to unsub, go ahead and judge me on that. Unsub. There's I don't know, 8 billion people on this planet. Unsub. But what I'm not going to let you sit here and do is try to judge me. Because all I'm going to do is hide you from the damn chat. You're more than welcome to give your opinion, big homie. But you're not going to sit here and judge me and tell me what I'm wrong about because of what I believe. That you're not going to do. Used to be an alcoholic meth head, but then he saved me and gave me. Okay, so we're not talking about you. You're not going to hijack this podcast. So either you can stay on topic and talk about the war in Hamas, or you can leave, or I can hide you. I'm not your counselor. You're not going to hijack this podcast. I does this every day. My family did fight just to have that wasted. Exactly. We don't always have the best practices. Yeah. I mean, like I say, people that go into the military, more power to them. One of my best friends was military. I have family that's former military. I don't judge people on their decisions. I don't worry about other people. I worry about me. Me and mine. That's what I worry about. Yasmin, what are you talking about? I'm not sure. Yeah, she kind of lost me too. Straight talk. So I guess 150, I guess you left, and I assume that you unsubbed. No problem. Like I say, I get people that come in here, they take their likes away, they unsub all the time. There's 8 billion. Let me get the actual damn number. I miss Gron. You were raised right, Paradise. America hasn't participated in a war for the right causes since World War II. Exactly. I was taught as a youth, don't go fight for this damn country. Why would I go fight for this damn country and then come back up over here and you have some of these right-wing, racist ass MAGA type people that's going to look your ass up and down whether you fought or not. Your ass is being wheeled around in a wheelchair because you took a bullet for this country and they ain't going to even give you decent housing, food, or clothes. I appreciate that light, big homie. I think you are minimizing the belief system of the Islamic fighters in this confrontation. Not all Islamic religion is the same. They are not all united. I never said they were all united, but I guarantee you one thing I did say was Iran, Hezbollah, and Hamas has a common goal. That's what I've been saying. That's what I've stated. So, Etrocentric James, don't put words in my mouth. I know you MAGA, and I tolerate you up in here, but don't put words in my mouth. Don't twist what I'm saying. Said it on the Hezbollah podcast and as well as this one. I realize that there's a difference between Shiites and Sunnis. I understand that. Imagine if all the people shared the whole world. It would be, if that happened, the tables wouldn't be slanted like this. Things would be a lot more even. And that's what MAGA never wants. Because the word greed wouldn't exist. Resonance in. The word greed would not exist. And that's what they live off of. Greed and entitlement. That's the whole reason for waking up every day. And their distraction is that red hat that says, "Make America Great Again." The statement that was created by Joseph Goebbels indirectly. You tell a lie long enough, people begin to believe it. What happened to you, man? You wouldn't die for your country? Okay. See ya. 150. I keep telling you. I keep telling you, you're not gonna hijack my podcast. Now make sure now ankle your ass over to my channel and unsub. And you know how it's gonna affect me? Like not at all. Like not at all. And the funny thing is, when an individual like that, now he just got done telling me he's down in Texas. How come you don't fly your ass over there to that damn Gulf if you so gung-ho on America? Why don't you go fly your ass over there to the Strait so we can bring the price of oil down? No, you're not going to do that, though. You rather spend your energy coming in here fucking around with me. So once again, we'll move on. Free Palestine. There you go. Palestine liberal. Yeah, there you go. I'm not mad at you. Well said. Yeah, all day long. People die in war for politicians. Yes, they do. It's moving too fast. It's actually Renaissance. And you know what the N is for. Oh, okay. It's Renaissance. Okay. I appreciate the correction. I can call you Renaissance, no problem. And if you want to hit that Ko-fi page, the link is in the description. But yeah, this MAGA entity you're referring to, change the word from entity to entitlement. Once again, don't put words in my mouth. What's good with you, Skylar? We see you, free will. See, damn, Skylar. Let me read the damn chat. See, now you done threw my ass all off, Skylar. Damn. I was on the damn road. He said, watch that. He said, watch me blindside his ass. Now, hold on. Let me get back to what I said. It sounds like a comic book character. What color is the sky in the world where this kaiju exists? Like I said, another one of your big ass words. I don't know. You tell me what color the sky is. You tell me, etrocentric. I fuck with the red flag. That other one is bunk though, bro. Okay, so when you say you fuck with the red flag, who's this? This is Mary Jane. So you talking about the Soviets? Is that the one you talking about you fuck with? And the other one is bunk though. Now, when you say the other one, you just told on yourself, see? Because see, all you see, I guess, is the Israeli one up there. And I'm not blocking the Hezbollah one. So when you say the other one, you obviously didn't know what the Hezbollah one was. Or you would have been more descriptive. So what? You communist? Which is fine. Like I say, I'm not here to judge anybody. You came in talking about the Soviet flag. I'm just trying to find out what your ism is. If you're a communist, if you're a capitalist, that's no problem. It's not, whatever you are, it's not going to affect the bottom line of my damn bank account. You said the government don't look after veterans when they've been in war. They don't. That's and Anna character. I ain't gonna know that, homie. I don't know. You lost me there. That's in Ania facts. I ain't gonna know that, homie. Yeah, all day long, Renaissance. Yeah. I'm not gonna go fight for this country. For what? I do my duty to this country by keeping my ass, don't commit any crimes, and I pay my taxes. And I'll leave it at that. Like I said, I fight for the territory of me. I defend my 3 acres that my wife and I live on. And I try not to leave here often at all. I abide by the laws and defend my 3 acres. And that has brought me, that has been the right path for me for the last 56 years. In the next 20, 30 years, if I'm lucky, I'm gonna continue on that path. That's the reason why I don't allow any violent rhetoric in this chat. A black man designed the red, white, and blue flag of the USA. Maybe he did. Well, let me ask you this, Yasmin. Who sold the first American flag? And don't Google it. Like I said, I want these answers quick. Like three seconds. There's 5 seconds. I got the shit sewed up like Betsy Ross. So you made a statement, and I'll make a rebuttal about the American flag. A black man did not design the American flag. That's just we wasy stuff. Like I said, Etrocentric or Yasmin wasn't around when the flag was designed. So I don't believe either one of you know who designed the flag. But like I said, you're entitled to put on here your opinion, because I have no idea. I wasn't around when the damn flag was designed. So I don't make speculation. I just talk the facts. Near one of us 3 was around when that flag was designed. It was on a documentary. Well, like they say, you can't believe everything you read and everything you see in a documentary. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But I'm not here. I'm not. This podcast today is really not about the American flag. I'm here to talk about how the relationship between Hamas and Israel is relevant in the Strait today. And once again, I was getting back to, let me go back to the question I was getting ready to ask Google. How many people are in the world? 8.3 billion people. So when people take their subs away and people take their likes away, it's not even a damn drop in the bucket. It's not even one grain of sand, the amount of people that's on this planet. So I say it every day on here. I appreciate the individuals that come in here. I appreciate the individuals that join the chat and give an intellectual conversation. But nobody is going to come into this podcast and try to hang the fact that, oh, I subbed or I gave you a like. So that gives me the right to basically disrespect you in your own podcast. And I'm not saying anybody that's on here now has done that. I just want it to be known. People sub and they unsub all the time. Only I see the actual numbers that go on there. So, like I said, if I say something that people don't like, there's a hell of a lot more podcasts out there than this one. Let me go back to the chat. Yeah, real talk, James. I mean, I don't know if you're talking to Yasmin or me. So, once again, that's an I-May character, Kaju, a large fictional creature. Like I say, sometimes when I have multiple conversations, I don't know if people be talking to me or other people. That's why I can see now I'm gonna have to just kind of pick and choose some of the comments that I reply to. So once again, the thing that does affect me is what the hell is going on over there in that damn strait. And the fact that we're going to be over there a while. Going back to what James was saying as far as the Muslim ideology, whether it's the same or not. If you want to look at the present and look at the future, look at the past. You're dealing with a very, very patient group of individuals, whether they Shiite or Sunni. And this society over here is just the damn opposite. Who you gonna put your money on? And that's exactly the reason why that strait is still closed. Regardless of what MAGA says, regardless of what MAGA does. Until that strait is open, the U.S. is losing this war. And that does not make me anti-American at all. That makes me aware of what the hell is going on. Because, see, I don't believe in that Joseph Goebbels bullshit. You tell a lie enough and people begin to believe it. I appreciate that like, big homie. I don't fall for that. And that's what that MAGA ideology is all about. Lie, 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 lie. Just like he said, we'll be home in a week. And you see where we are. I'm trying to speak the truth, Yasmin. I'm trying to. With James. In Iran, the dominant branch of Islam is Twelver Shia Islam, also called Ithia Ashari, and it is the official state religion practiced by about 90% of the population. Okay, and And your point to that, James, is the bottom line, whatever the branch of Islam is over there, Shia, they're very patient people. They're more patient than the individuals that's over here. And the bottom line is, whether they Shia, whether they Sunni, whatever they are, Christian, whatever, that strait is still closed. Because what their religion is, at the end of the day, that's their business. What affects me and mine is that strait. Damn WTI at 101, Brent at 106, WTI getting ready to go to 102. That's what's affecting me right now. They were that religion, and 90% of that population had their ideology long before my ass was born and long before WTI jumped into triple digits. It means you're internationally being disrupted for a certain type of comedic sensibility. Well, like I said, you're entitled to your opinion. That's your opinion. I don't know if you're trying to push my buttons or what. You can use your big words and your big phrases, no problem. You're entitled to your opinion. I personally think that you're a fake, James, to be honest with you. I think you try to compensate for your lack of intelligence by using these big ass words and these big ass phrases. That's my opinion of you. People just want dignity to live in peace. For the most part, that's what most people want. Exactly. Trolling would be in the case drowning out the flow of conversation to capture the tone and direction of facts or situation. Exactly. And that's the reason why I'm just going to start ignoring James, because that's exactly what he's trying to do, is hijack this conversation, trying to use his so-called big ass words. Like I said, if he had the answer, it complicates the war much more than you're suggesting it does. Well, James, the last time I checked, you are not part of the U.S. military. The last time I checked. And if you were this brilliant Middle East war consultant, you wouldn't be on this fucking chat. So stop trying to compensate for the lack of something in your life. What you're pissed off about, James, is that you're MAGA and you're part of a dying movement. That's what you're pissed off about. So you try to come in here, use your big ass words because you got Webster sitting right next to you, and you practice all this bullshit before you come on here and you say, I'm going to say this, yeah, I'm going to say that to him, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say that. James, if you had the answer to any of this, if you had the damn answer, you'd be on that plane. You would have been on that plane yesterday going over to Beijing. But no, your ass is sitting right wherever you live, waiting to come onto this podcast because you don't have the answer. And you're pissed off more and more each day because oil won't come down and you voted for this bullshit. So those are the facts. And I don't have to use these big ass complicated words to compensate for anything. Like I say every day on here, I could die tomorrow and my life has been just fine. I've traveled internationally. I have 2 degrees. I've owned land, happily married. I could go on and on and on and on and on, James. I don't have to use big ass words to compensate for anything in my life. So you can keep going if you want to. Okay, I'm asking if you could. No pressure. I'm not sure with Renaissance. Like I say, sometimes when I look up at the screen, shit be moving and I get confused. The system is only in Iran. Yeah, okay. Like I said, that's fine. Well, James, what you're giving is your opinion, and that's why I won't block you. That's the reason why I won't block you. You're entitled to your opinion, and all I'm doing is giving my opinion about you. I think you're compensating for something. I think you are missing something in your life. That's the reason why you come onto this chat trying to use all these big ass words and this so-called all these philosophies. When, like I said, if you had to answer to anything, WTI wouldn't be at 102 right now. But you don't have the answer to jack shit, James. You're MAGA. I mean, and I think that's a really sad thing, because I do feel like you at times, James, at times you can be a very intelligent individual. I do believe that. And it's a sad thing that you would compromise your intelligence to vote for an idiot 3 damn times. Whatever intelligence you do have is offset by the fact that you're branded for life with the fact that you voted for an idiot 3 times. Because like I just said, you got over 8 billion people on this planet and 350 million people in this country. And you mean to tell me Donald J. Trump is the best that we could do? You don't believe that shit, and I don't believe that. But the last thing is human nature, James. It's human nature not to admit, or not being comfortable admitting when we're wrong. And you've been wrong 3 times. So you're going to try to defend that ideology to the very end. James, the problem with people like you and MAGAs like you is the world knows who you are. You don't have to take off your mask. We already know who you are. You don't give a damn about this country. You don't give a damn about anything but your entitlement. Just like that fool that threw that rock at that damn monk seal. That MAGA fool, I'm sure he's MAGA, that turned around and go, I don't give a damn. I'm rich and I can pay any fine that they put on me. That's all you care about, is your entitlement. And the reason why you cling to that entitlement so bad, James, the reason why you come in here and try to use these big ass words and try to compensate for what you don't have is you would never be able to make it, James, on an even playing field. You just can't. You just can't. That's the reason why you got to have the tables slanted in your favor. And you never want to look yourself in the mirror in the morning and say, the shit that I have, I did not earn. The shit that I do have, I have because society, this American racist society, has the table slanted. So you can keep going with your yeah, here we go. Yeah. James, and like I say, James, and like I say, you once again, as intelligent as you are, you make yourself sound that much dumber when you go, well, here we go. James, I'm not, you're not handcuffed. I don't have you hostage to this podcast. You keep coming into my home. I don't send out no damn invitations to you, begging you to come in here. You keep coming into my place. If you're not comfortable, or if you think I'm full of BS, because you go, well, here you go. I'm just reading your words. Why do you stay? And that is the power of these podcasts. If you leave, I guarantee you, and I don't guarantee much in life at 56 years old, if you leave, somebody else will come in here and take your place. James, you're one of 8 billion people on this planet. And I know you find that very, very difficult to deal with. And like I keep saying, another thing that's got you tossing and turning at night and brings you in here compensating is the fact of, and don't blame me for this statement, this is just pure factual numbers. James, you're no longer going to be the majority in this country anymore in about another 10, 15 years. That's not my fault, James. That's just the facts of life. So once again, if you think I'm here we go and here he goes with his little statements and his little entitlement statements, don't let the Starlink hit you in the ass. You can depart at any time. Because until you say something disrespectful to me, which you have not, I have no reason to hide you. You can put your opinion in this chat all day long. But the one thing that you're not going to do, James, the one thing that you're not going to do is try to prevent me from giving my opinion. Because you're entitled and you're MAGA. None of it, like I say, I'll be missing some stuff up top there. None of it is my opinion. I don't understand why he thinks it's my opinion. Okay. I'm trying to describe water is wet. I don't understand why you're now I'm emotional. I know. I did not even invent their religion. P.S. Oh, thank you, Yazzie. There you go. Yeah, I know, James. Once again, that's another one of your MAGA lines where you're emotional. Right, I know. When I give my opinion, then I'm emotional. Well, you sit here and you type it like a 1950s secretary and you're calm, cool, and collected. Once again, that's that Joseph Goebbels bullshit talking. The same way the dumbest, most incompetent president we've ever had likes to keep using the phrase low IQ when you talk about minorities. You tell a lie long enough, people begin to believe it. So you're entitled. If you feel I'm emotional and blah 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 blah, you're more than entitled. You're more than welcome to give your opinion, which I should say. But if you think I'm going to not show passion on my podcast because you think I'm being emotional, James, like I said, you can depart at any time. See that, like I used this example the other day. When I was young, running my mouth to my father. At the end of the day, he said, this is my house. You don't like the rules here? Pack your shit and go. You came into my podcast, James. If you don't like what I'm talking, leave. Make like a tree and leave. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. No, he doesn't like to be. He's MAGA. And Yasmin, you left out one point. We're not focusing on James. What do you feel is important? We're not focusing on James. Exactly. You left out one last point. You left out one statement in that, and one little part of that statement you left out. He doesn't like being schooled by a damn dreadlock. That adds insult to injury to his life. Wrong about what the religious aspects of this war are not my opinion. Okay. So once again, we're gonna move on. If James wants to keep typing, that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and let him or anybody else hijack the podcast. I'm gonna keep rolling here. So, like I say every day on here, I appreciate that like, big homie. Like I say every day on here, nobody's scared of this military. You saw that yesterday over in China, and you see it every day in the damn strait. You will never, ever gain control of that strait ever again. Not anytime soon, I should say. So you gotta figure out how you're gonna play WTI. You gotta figure out how you're gonna play these high-ass oil prices. How you gonna try to weather this storm, if you will. because you're stuck over there now. You can't leave. And the way things look right now, you can't win. James, so you have a Peloton. So James, like I keep saying, you can keep replying. At this point, I believe you just want me to hide you. Like I said, I was a substitute teacher for years. And there's always that one damn student in the back that's not happy until you send his ass to the office. So we can talk about the podcast is about how Hamas and Israel had many different ceasefires and none of them held. And I'm relating that into today's situation where we've gone back and forth with the Iranians with these so-called fragile ceasefires and nothing has come of it. So I'm letting people know that you better get real comfortable in triple digit crude, just like Goldman Sachs told you. And how individuals have to be ready for their lives to drastically change. Now, if you don't want to talk about that subject, James, I can just hide you from the chat. You're self-centered in MAGA. And I'm also discussing how this MAGA is this ideology is dying by the damn day. Period, point blank, end of discussion. Getting ready to lose the midterms. And if you lose the midterms, you're going to lose in 2028. And then maybe some things will start to switch in this country. If that monkey at 1600 does not try to rig it to where you have no elections. If he does not try to cause martial law out here by causing a damn civil war on purpose to where that's his excuse to where we cannot have any elections. That's what I'm discussing here today. Has your lovely wife done her clothing line? Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. I got to set up the other side of this of the Earthship here, and we getting there. I'll be sure to let you know, because I did tell her that you were interested in some dresses for a tall woman. So even though, like I said, she specializes in petite stuff, but I did let her know, and I appreciate you asking. Okay, bye, James. So you have a bye. Good damn bye. Good fucking riddance. That's another one. That's another one I like from a lot of these people in the chat. Instead of just leaving, they have to announce that they're leaving. That's that MAGA. Run from those people. The reason why you want to run from those people, CDC says there are no U.S. hantavirus cases currently. 41 people being monitored. Well, that's good news. That's a great statement for the tourism industry. Excellent. Oil's at 101, Brent's at 105. That's the reason why you want to run from that damn MAGA. The Dow is up 350. The S&P is up 52. The NASDAQ is up 217. The VIX is still at 1755. And the 10-year note is still at 445. Horrible numbers. I appreciate that like, big homie. They are decoupling from the U.S. damn dollar. Which should make you toss and turn at night. The value of the dollar is dying by the damn day. And Edward Scissorhands just got confirmed. He's getting ready to cut till he can't cuts no more as the Fed secretary. Period, point blank. Another reason why you want to get off grid. You have to change your thinking. Stop thinking that you need to work more hours. Stop thinking that you need to find a better paying job. You got to go the other way. You got to pull back on your bills. You have to initiate this lifestyle change, and you got to initiate it now. You're not coming out of that straight. You got this damn MAGA that is definitely mentally confused out there. That have the nerve to sit here and say that we are winning this war. If we was winning this war, you wouldn't have WTI at 101. The numbers don't damn lie, people. I told you, they underestimated. They underestimated them Iranians. I give anything for the U.S. to still be controlling that strait and everything went back to the way it was February 27th. I give anything for that to be the case right now, but that's not the case. And that's not going to be the case for a very damn long time. You're dealing with them Iranians, you're dealing with Hezbollah, you're dealing with Hamas, and I haven't even started talking about the Houthis yet. And Miriam got the goods on that monkey at 1600. You're in a perfect damn storm. There's no damn two ways about it. That's the reason why he keeps yapping about Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. He's not worried about this damn country. That damn MAGA, they don't care about this country. He trying to support them Israelis. Why is he so gung-ho? I appreciate that like, big homie. Why is he so gung-ho on supporting them Israelis? He don't give a damn about Israel. He gives a damn about that 40 gigs that Miriam got on his ass. I told you, this MAGA is the most selfish group of people you ever will encounter. They don't care about this country. They don't care about this planet. They care about themselves. They will twist shit and turn shit and do it with smoke and mirrors all day long because they pattern themselves. They pattern their ideology from that damn Joseph Goebbels. You tell a lie long enough and people will begin to believe it. We had a viewer yesterday that hit the nail right on the head. She said, do not believe what they say. Believe what they do. He lied to you for not even months, for years. If I get back in there, the two big ass lies he told. If I get back in there, I'm going to bring the price of everything down and I'm going to stop that war in Ukraine on day one. And has he done either? See, they don't want to come in here and talk about those lies. They want to spin shit and talk about Islam and Shiite and Sunni. They're masters at distraction. And that's why they get pissed off at me, because they know I don't fall for that bullshit. Go back over here to the chat. What's good with you, Millennial? We see you, big homie. Damn, I lost you. I lost you. Damn, it went right in my day. Thank you. Somebody said thank you. I think that was Yasmin. Thank you for tuning in. Yasmin. Renaissance says we still owe China 780 billion. See, I want to get to the chat moving too fast now. Hey, I'm either headed to the moon or your way. Loss is the repeat message. Wait till Yemen's close off the Red Sea. You can say that again. Or worse, seriously, has America got a golden dome yet? You know what? I hope we never. I hope we never need one. But I wouldn't be surprised if we do. And that's not even going to protect you all the way. I don't want to forget what I was going about that 780 million. I don't want to forget about that. The right has the means to mess up things and leave or hide out, all while you hold the cost and shame. And I want to get back to that 780 million. That's why I keep telling everybody. China, and that's the reason why she came at his ass like a G yesterday. When he said we run Taiwan, and you bet not say a damn thing about it. We run this over here. Because everybody knows, I'm not sure how old you are, Renaissance, but me being 56 years old, I've been hearing for decades. China could beat the United States without firing one shot. All they got to do is stop buying these damn 10-year notes. That's another thing that MAGA is pissed off about, that this war exposed their ass. They told that lie long enough for generations that we have everything and everybody is jealous of us because we're smarter, we're harder workers than everybody. And all this war did was make the tide go out, and we saw who was swimming damn naked. This country is propped up by foreign nations, China included. All they got to do is say, no more 10-year notes. And you instantly thrown into third world status. That's why I'm glad Renaissance said something about that 780 million. You are $100 trillion in debt. And that's why I laugh when you get that ethnocentric James to come in here talking about Shiite and Sunni and this and that. That's all a distraction. Do not, youngsters out there 18 to 25, once again, if you're younger than 18, get your ass out of this room. Do not let that MAGA, when you are either having a conversation with them or debating them, do not let them twist and turn shit. You stay at the nucleus, at the center point, the central theme. This country is broke. They started that bullshit after 9/11. I'll never forget it. They come out with, well, the reason why they did that was because they jealous of us. Jealous of what? Jealous of what? A large group of this country has no culture, no brains. Look who the hell they elected. They tried to get elected 3 times. Jealous of what? That your ass is in all kind of debt? That them fancy ass cars that you drive around in? Them big ass houses that you live in? You leverage to the damn hilt? If they was to call in all them loans, your ass is broker than a motherfucker underneath a damn bridge. And see, that's what MAGA doesn't want to hear. They want to continue the lie that we have everything because we're smarter than everybody. That's why you get that James that comes in here and tries to use these big ass words that's unnecessary, because that keeps the narrative going. That's what Joseph Goebbels told him to do. You tell the lie enough, people will begin to believe it. Well, not this motherfucker. I've been around too long. You was getting all that cheddar from the GCC. That's why your ass is still over there, because you're trying to hang on to the petrodollar. Asia and Europe got your ass propped up. And this damn casino that you running called the stock market is fixed as hell. Like I say, you look at the fundamentals of finance. Don't listen to my black ass. Look at the fundamentals of finance. How in the hell you at triple-digit crude and the Dow is at 50,000? That don't even make no damn sense. That's like the Super Bowl happening the same day as the damn World Series. You'd be like, what? That don't compute. You go back on facts about debt. Real talk. Over half a century like yourself, brother. Yeah, there you go. The right I read that one. Not the, millennial. I don't know how long you've been on here before you came into the chat. He came in here with that bullshit again. He came in here with Webster tied to his damn hip, trying to give me all these big ass words and big ass facts about Islam and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he was in here, then he left. I didn't block him, but I had to tell his ass, okay, you can skedaddle now, sir. Yeah, Renaissance, that debt? Shit. That fucking debt. And the scary, I'm going to tell you the scary part about that debt. And that's why I keep reading this number. That 10-year note is at 446. Which means, in other words, motherfucker, we ain't buying that shit no more. We're not going to keep dealing with your 10-year notes. And the U.S. got to figure out, they got a bunch of 10-year notes that's getting ready to mature. Like they say, pretty soon, the Treasury Department going to hear, who is it? Motherfucker, my bond to mature. Where's my principal? Well, hell, up until now, you've been reinvesting the damn principal with us. That's before you put that monkey in at 1,600. Give me my damn money. Well, we have a lot of options for you. If you don't like the 10-year note, you can get a 30-year note. We have a 2-year note. Give me my principal. This country's broke. And that's another reason why he had his ass over there in Beijing, or still has his ass over there in Beijing, trying to lick boot, kiss ass, so she and them will continue to keep this damn bond market propped up. You heard him. I say it on here almost every day. You heard him about a year ago when that 10-year ticked up. I think it was like 4.6, 4.7, somewhere in there. And he goes, okay, let me pull these fucking tariffs back because the bond market is getting a little gippy. You want to scare the United States? You want to scare the United States? Motherfucker, you don't need no weapons. No violence needed. I've said it a million times. No violence is needed. Stop buying 10-year notes. And these motherfuckers will get in line like little school children when you're telling them you can't go outside for recess. And the world knows it. Asia knows all it has to do is stop buying these 10-year notes. And Iran knows all we got to do is stop this damn oil supply. And their asses will get in line. Period. No, not that. Dictionary is crap. Yeah, real talk. Real damn talk. You live by the dollar, you'll die by the dollar. And see, the rest of the world has known this for generations. But the U.S. was able to keep it hidden. And that's the reason why I keep saying that MAGA don't know their ass from their elbow. Because even if you had to put another Republican in there, okay, whatever. Like I said, I've seen Republicans. I've seen Democrats. I've been alive 56 years. This is the first monkey that has been in that Oval Office that has exposed all of our little dark secrets, see? Nobody's afraid of this military anymore. You propped up you were propped up by the GCC because your dumbass did not adhere to your end of the damn bargain. You supposed to keep them Iranians subdued, and then we'll keep funding your monkey ass. Didn't happen. Europe and Asia got this stock market propped up and this bond market propped up. And that's why you couldn't get none of them on the damn horn when it was time to go over there into that strait. He looks like a fool. And when they come in here and defend him, when I get these little comments in the middle of the night on my short videos, fools. Like I keep saying, they act like they live on a different planet. If they lived on a different planet and this economy didn't affect them, I would say, so be it. Motherfucker, you shop at the same grocery store I shop at. You go to the same gas station that I would go to. And that's the reason why I don't let people come in here and try to distract with this little bullshit. Well, this Muslim is this, and this Muslim is that, and whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. No, the reason why the title of this podcast today is about Hamas, which I talked about at the onset, how it was started in 1987. They took over the Gaza Strip in 2007. And for 20 years, you had these fragile ceasefires going on with Israel. But they still have not been subdued to this day. I'm trying to get through to people that you got a real problem over there in that damn strait. The United States, I don't give a damn how big and bad people think this military is. It ain't built for this kind of warfare. This drone warfare, this war of attrition. I don't give a damn how big them damn destroyers are, how fast them F-35s fly. This is a new ism out there. This is 2026, people. How you think Hamas was able to pull off October 7th? A few drones, a few mopeds, killed 1,400 Israelis just like that. Flew them drones right into them cameras that align the damn border wall. They say Israel is powerful and is nuclear strapped as they are. Was blind to the fact of what was going on. By the time they realized what was going on, it was too damn late. And I don't want to go too deep into it because I'm going to do an entire podcast on October 7th here in the future. You in a new damn era of war. Okay, so let's just say you do subdue Iran. Motherfucking Hezbollah and Hamas. And Hamas got weapons factory right on the underground. They can produce their own ism now. So say you do somehow subdue Iran, which I don't see happening anytime soon based on what I'm seeing. Miriam still got the goods on you. Okay, now I need you to go subdue Hezbollah. Now I need you to go completely subdue Hamas. You shouldn't have never took your ass over there. Shouldn't have never took his compromised ass over there. But them files, they run deep, big homie. Them files run deep. For her to be able to convince a billionaire, a so-called billionaire, I guess he's a billionaire, to run his ass for president, which you know he didn't want to do, sit in that damn White House and cause all this embarrassment to himself and this country, them Epstein files, they run deeper than Atlantis, big homie. Let me see. Facts about the dark secret struggle. Hold on, there's counter terrorists. I don't, before I start, Miriam straight pimping. Is counter terrorist still there? Oh, is that paperclip? What is the story behind the Israeli flag? Why is it next to the banner of the USSR? First of all, I gotta make sure you're still on the damn chat before I explain all that. Counter terrorist. Is that paperclip or is that somebody else? Are you still on here, counter terrorist? Because I don't want to use all this energy explaining this shit if you're not on here. If you're on here, send up a flare, holler, or something. I'll give him a second. All you got to do is just say, I'm here. Yeah, that's all you got to do, and I can explain all that. I guess he left. I don't know why people put all these. You ask 2 questions and then you leave. like you're the only one in the fucking chat. Are you still out here or not? I'll answer this question anyway. For one, like I say, you have some people that you have some people that are lazy in the mind. He didn't bother to look at what the channel was all about, for one. If you go and look at what my channel, the description of the channel, that would tell you a lot, for one. For two, once again, you get a lot of people that come in here and they front. And they front, and they front, and they fake the funk on a nasty dunk, and they front. Yeah. One of the most important flags up here that has to do with Israel is the Hezbollah flag. And I made sure I positioned my ass right here so people could see it. But see, they don't comment on that because they're not well versed in Middle East affairs and geopolitics. They only see the 2 flags that's promoted, that's marketed the most. All the flags and the picture of Mao, that was from yesterday. And for people that follow the chat, I try to draw what we talk about in the podcast in the morning. I try to draw that in the afternoon. But see, he skips all around the shit that he doesn't recognize, see. And then has the nerve to have the name counter terrorist because that sounds cool. And Israel's #1 nemesis, or I shouldn't say #1, I would say Hamas's #1, and 1A, he don't even recognize that damn flag. Then he comes in here and then he runs out. I told you, like I said, I've met some very intelligent people in here, but I've met some damn stupid people in here too. The first thing I would do if I saw this wall is to go and look at what is this podcast about? But people are lazy. They want something for nothing. We're talking about political history and political science. And we also not only talk about it, we visualize it. But the two flags that have been marketed the most the last 100 damn years, that's the ones he recognized. So that's the ones he gonna ask questions about. Told you they unintelligent people can't hear Frog, Chicky, and Chicky eating him. Now Chicky, she out there. Yeah, Miriam, maybe they should get along. Facts about the war presented. Yo, maybe they should get along. I missed that one. I missed that one. Renaissance. They're straight pimping. Millennial. Got his ass on that corner in that straight. And when that track dry up, oh, look at you ain't going home. You got more hoeing to do in southern Lebanon. You ain't going home now either. You thought you was going home after? Hell no. I got a corner for your ass to go to right at the corner of the Gaza Strip and the Sinai Peninsula. Get your ass on that damn corner and bring me my money. What did I hear? What? I'll release these 40 gigs on you. And like I keep saying, if you think it's only 40, yeah, the FBI got 40. Miriam got double, if not triple that. Don't you ever, ever, ever believe what they seized out of them damn apartments in St. James Island. I appreciate that light, big homie. Don't you ever believe what they seized out of that damn Midtown Manhattan apartment in St. James Island is all the shit. What the FBI got ain't Nathaniel compared to what Miriam got. And that's why your ass is stuck in that damn strait. Because not only have they gave that monkey a 1600 to pimping news, oh, you best believe they done showed him some ism. And just like somebody said on one of the podcasts I watched, when you start talking about gigs, like 40 gigs, that's video, big homie. No, that ain't the little emails and shit that you see released and half redacted. No. That's video, big homie. Undisputed video with timestamps on it from before AI came out. So no, motherfucker, you can't say that this is some AI doctored shit. No, this is before OpenAI and the chat bot and all of that. Before Sora. No. Now get your ass over there in that damn strait. And don't you come out of there until them Iranians stop enriching uranium. Well, how the hell am I supposed to sell it to the American people, Miriam? Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you tell them. You tell them regime change, I don't give a damn what you tell them. You get your ass over to that strait. And that little plan you had of going to Cuba next and laying your ass up on the beach suntanning, you scrap them damn plans. Get your ass over to that strait. And do not come out. Do not come out until them Iranians are subdued. Because just like your ass is selfish, I'm more selfish. I'm about the Greater Israel Project. And just like my mother used to say when I was little, oh, well, after I vacuum and do the bathroom, can I go out and play? We'll see. You get that done first, and then we'll see. Teaching your ass about discipline. Well, man, if I stop them, if I agree to make them stop enriching uranium, can I come home? I might need you up in southern Lebanon. What you got? What you gonna say about it? No, nothing. Nothing. We gonna pack our shit and go over to southern Lebanon. And you know, and Mary, I'm gonna bring back the draft, so we gonna have enough troops. I can get my ass on the corner of the Sinai Peninsula and the Gaza Strip for you if you need me to do that too. Yeah, I might need your ass to do that too. Click. I told you, you better get real comfortable in triple-digit crude. The Iranians told your ass that. Goldman Sachs told your ass that. The hell with what my black ass sitting here saying. You got the experts telling you that. You got MAGA telling you that. Don't you dare believe Goldman Sachs. All of them is on the left. You damn well better be sure that you got MAGA up in Goldman Sachs. And them motherfuckers say, well, I'm not gonna ruin my financial reputation by bullshitting the American people. We're gonna give them the pimping news. You better get real comfortable in triple-digit crude, big homie. What's good with your book? We see you, big homie. It's all that motherfucker woke. That motherfucker was sound asleep off the. That motherfucker looked at us. Oh shit! That nigga on. He's on. I ain't mad at you, big homie. I've been holding it down. I wasn't. Boy, that's when you smoking that. That's when you first get that sack. You know, when at the end, nigga, you start scraping. Your ass starts saying, you start budging. You say, all right, nigga, I get paid on Wednesday. This shit gotta last at least till Tuesday night. When you first get that ism, you think that shit never gonna run out. That motherfucker was. I know your mouth was all open and shit. The nigga wake up, you gotta wipe that damn slobber. Like that. That's when you got that re-up. When that shit look like it's never gonna run out. Oh my. I know when that's the best when you get the re-up. That nigga say, shit, nigga, this shit ain't gonna never run out. He stuffing that bitch. He put one more ism in there. Shit. Believe me, I know, big homie. That motherfucker got comfortable as hell. Nigga, when you get the re-up, it seems like that shit gonna last for 1,000 fucking years. Oh. when you're in a weed coma, nigga, oh my goodness, that's the best. When a nigga bills is paid and he just re-up, nigga, shit. Motherfucker, it could be World War X. I don't give a fuck. I'm glad you joined us, big homie. I would say why we sounds extra interesting. Like they say, big homie, we got the volcanic soil out here. Yeah, I read that even before I moved to Hawaii. I was reading on somewhere and say, nigga, we grow the best. We got an active volcano soil. Oh my goodness. Dr. J, you on fire today. It's better you have my money. What's good with you, Eileen Ballard? I ain't seen you in a while. I'm glad you came back up in here. I hope you're doing well. I hope this damn $100 gas ain't got you down. I appreciate you coming back up in here. Yeah, for sure. All day long. Right. I I thought Brooke, I was like, okay, maybe he had to take care of something. I said, well, maybe just chilling, maybe taking a day off. It's all good, Whoop-de-whoop-whoop. Sometimes it's slow in here. Whoop-de-whoop-whoop. That motherfucker was counting sheep. He got the re-up. Nigga, that's better than Christmas. When your ass get that re-up. That shit look like it ain't never gonna go down. Oh my goodness. Real damn talk, big homie. It's all good in the hood, big homie. I'm just glad. I appreciate your moderating, Book. Like I said, I missed saying that at the beginning. So I'm going to get it in now. I appreciate you moderating. But yeah, shit, it's real talk up in here, man. This is real damn talk. Your ass is stuck over there. And like I say, man, I apologize if sometimes I come in here and I repeat myself, but I have to, man. I have to keep repeating myself because this shit is serious, bro. Like I say, I read a lot of shit and I also watch a lot of other podcasts. And you got motherfuckers out there that's worried, big homie. And like I say, man, this time is different. This time is different because you got a monkey in charge now. This time is different, big homie. And you got that MAGA ideology out there that it'd be different if they actually cared about this country. They don't give a fuck about this country. All they give a fuck about is that damn entitlement. So this time, it looks different, it sounds different, and it feels different because it is different, man. This time, it's fucking different, man. Because like I said, we used to talk about George W. Bush all day long. Him, Cheney, and Wolfowitz, we should talk about them all day long. But like I said, at the end of the day, Georgie knew to keep that back door open where he could bail at any time on this ism. He wasn't compromised by Miriam. They didn't have his ass on no fucking files. He wasn't part of no 40 gigs. And that's why this time is different. You got a monkey in there, man. You got a compromised monkey in there. And he'll do anything. Like I said, even Georgie wouldn't have orchestrated 3 fake ass assassination attempts. I mean, just the fact alone. Just the fact alone that they tried that shit 3 different times. That alone tells you that the shit is... Who tries to do that to the president 3 damn times? Give me a fucking break. All inside of what, like a year and a half? Give me a damn break. Now nothing happens to his ass in term 1. And in his second so-called term, or right before this second term, all this shit happens all over. I mean, come on, man. Man, come on, big homie. At least give a nigga the courtesy of a damn reach around. I mean, come on, big homie. Sounds like he is repeating Reagan's term. It looks that way. It looks that way. Let me... Right. Renaissance. Keep it real. 100 always. Peace. I gotta roll out. I appreciate you, Renaissance. I appreciate you. And once again, that damn link is in the description. Well, Miriam put the man. Shit. They tried to run that drag that Susie Wiles, the secretary, what is she, chief of staff, is the most powerful woman on the planet. Shit. Maybe she's the most powerful woman in America. the most powerful woman on the third rock from the fucking sun is Miriam. We dedicated a damn sign to her ass up there. Who is Miriam? Shit. Miriam make it rain. Miriam will have your ass having destroyers coming into the damn Gulf. You show me a chick on this damn planet that's that powerful. You can't. Real talk. Book. So I don't know how this one gonna shake out. Let me check these numbers right quick. Like I said, I'm really looking at that bond market. You still at 446. They got this shit ticking up, and then it gets stuck. I remember it went just above 4. It was at just above 4 for a while. Then it jumped up to like 4.2 for a while. And they would monkey around with it at 4.1, 4.2. Then it was at 4.3 forever. Now this motherfucker is stuck at 4.4. Bad, big homie. And you stuck at 101 and 105. At WTI and Brent, you stuck. And this damn MAGA. I don't know if they're too dumb. I don't know if their IQ is too damn low to be able to read these numbers and understand what they mean, or is that damn ideology, does that just trump, pun not intended, everything? Well, you look at these fucking numbers, man. You look at that bond yield. Begging your ass, begging. Anybody take her to the prom, please. Begging you. And then you look at crude. I tell you, man, I don't, like I said, I guess I can't judge them because I ain't never had the privilege of being entitled and being able to do whatever the fuck I want to do based on the way I look or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe that shit is like the ultimate damn high. Like I said, I don't know. So I almost can't judge them. Maybe that fucking high is so good that they'll say if you felt the shit that we feel every day, where you can do whatever the fuck you want to do when you want to do it, everything is handed to your ass on a silver platter from the day you born. You too, if you had those privileges, you too wouldn't give a fuck about what WTI was, about what the bond yield was. What you would care about is any motherfucker that said, I can keep this entitlement going. Maybe that shit is just that good. Because I don't get them. I don't understand. I say it every day. And I'm going to say it again today. I could see if these motherfuckers had their own store, their own gas, their own world, where they didn't have to pay the price for everything that we have to pay. If they didn't have to pay the same price, I could see that. I don't understand why they would keep backing this individual. Like I said before, you got a lot of people jumping ship. You got a lot of people jumping off that MAGA bandwagon. But I don't understand these diehard MAGAs. Because it has nothing to do with economics for them. So it must be something that your motherfucking ass don't understand. And that's called privilege and entitlement. I don't get it, big homie. Because like I say, no one says that there will never be, even when Trump is out of office, of course there'll be another Republican president. Of course there will be eventually. But I mean, do they see the incompetence of this monkey that they got in there? Do they not see it? Do they give a damn about their children? Or are they saying, well, I was entitled and my children are going to benefit the same? I don't get it. Not the drig drag. Baby, I'm begging. Baby, I'm begging. I don't get it, man. To save my black ass, I don't understand that entitlement. Why they would be willing to risk this entire country's fate to keep their damn entitlement. I don't get it. And I guess, like I say, like Richard Pryor should say, your ass been black and your ass gonna be black a long time. So I guess I'll never know. And that's why I just try to stay devoid of them. Because I don't understand their ideology. I don't understand their fucking thinking at all. Especially when you got a pro AI president in there. That chatbot is coming for your job too. That chatbot don't give a damn who you voted for. He's coming for MAGA's jobs too. But I watched one podcaster and he echoed exactly, and I swear to you, I did not hear him say this before I got on this chat and said it. He said the exact same thing I was saying. The brokest, dirtiest, jankiest fucking MAGA that's living underneath a bridge thinks he's better than any minority in this country. So I guess they figure, okay, so if the chatbot takes my job, if WTI's at 250 and I'm broke as a damn joke, I'm still entitled because of the way I look. And this was a white guy that said this. This was a white man that said this. That entitlement. My old man used to always say, the worst thing that ever happened to this country was when they allowed people to come over here from Europe, basically motherfuckers that was basically peasants, broker than a fucking joke, to come over here and own other people. That was the downfall of this country because it created this ideology that we still see to this very day. You had broke ass motherfuckers from Europe get on that damn boat, sell their ass over here, then have 2 nickels to rub together, slaughtered all the natives that was already here, still didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, when invaded another country, started this slave trade. Now, a year or 2 before they got here, them motherfuckers was living in rags. And now they found somebody that they could put their foot on the back of their neck. And that shit must have felt so damn good. They said, we are going to create an entire civilization off of this feeling. That's why, man, anytime, whether I was a substitute teacher, whether I had roommates where I was the landlord, I always went out of my by no means am I saying I didn't make mistakes or I'm perfect or some shit like that. But I always kept in the back of my mind, man, make sure you don't talk down to these people. Do not abuse your authority. And any motherfucker that you can hunt down that ever rented from me when I had my house, I never raised the rent one fucking time. Not one fucking time. And I very easily could have. All they would have did was, I'm comfortable living here. I had people living there years. If I said, man, I need another $50 a month, or you need to move out, they would have easily given me another $50 a month, $100 a month. Sure, I would love to have made more money, but I didn't need the extra money because I always remembered in the back of my head, man, don't abuse your authority. Don't do that. And this country is built on that ideology. And like they say, what goes around comes around. That monkey at 1600, you go all the way back to the Central Park 5. You go all the way back to all the fucking times he rose rent on people. The way he stiffed contractors and owed people money and just filed BK to get out of that shit. And now they got them 40 gigs on it. The world is 360 degrees. What goes around comes around. When he was fucking around with Epstein, monkeying around with that damn Epstein, he never dreamed in a million years that shit would have his ass stuck in the Strait of Hormuz one day. As president of these United States, he never dreamt that shit. Baby, I'm big. Oh yeah, my Jodeci voice, right? Book, wise, real talk. So this is where we are. You got about a half hour or so to the close. And then, I'm gonna set up the studio once again, and then we're gonna paint the image of Hamas today. We're gonna keep the political science chart going back here. We're gonna keep the gallery going. Because I'm learning more and more that these visuals tell on a lot of these people that come into this damn podcast. That think they this, they think they know that, they think they know this, and they don't know jack shit. And these visuals tell on their asses. And I'm gonna keep this damn party going. Real talk. Check these numbers. Oh, let me check the local news. I wish I had did this earlier. Yep. Federal agents arrest visitor accused of throwing a rock at a Hawaiian monk seal. These motherfucking locals was pissed. The feds hunted his ass all the way down up in Seattle. If you Google that Hawaiian monk seal getting that rock thrown at him, and you see this monkey's fucking mugshot, he's got MAGA written all over him. It's got entitlement written all over his ass, and I'm glad they arrested his ass. who in the hell in their right damn mind would fly their asses all the way across this damn Pacific and supposed to be enjoying themselves in paradise? But he throws a damn rock at a monk seal on the beach in Maui. Like I'll be telling y'all, like I was telling y'all the other day, that's because his spoiled ass then probably been over here 10 fucking times. And he needed a new high. He needed something else to stimulate him. I told you that's what's wrong with this damn country. You got too much entitlement amongst one damn group of people. All the shit that he could have been enjoying on Maui, and he picks up a rock and throws it at a monk seal. And so damn his IQ is so low, a low IQ individual, he didn't even give a damn that there's people filming his ass. That's why I told you that MAGA don't never come in here talking that low IQ shit no more. They don't come in here talking that crime shit no more. And they don't come in here talking about, oh, you're complaining anymore. That's one damn thing I have accomplished with this fucking podcast. You go back and look at the early shit when this war started. I was this, I was stupid, I was low IQ, I'm whining, and you're probably just a criminal, whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop. You don't hear that shit anymore. So if I accomplished nothing else with this podcast, I broke their asses down with that shit. Don't you never talk about no damn crime after you gonna run up into that damn Capitol and try to overthrow this government. Motherfucker, you can talk about the problems in Chicago, the problems here, that and the other. You can talk about the prison rate, blah. You can talk about EB. You can talk about all that shit. Don't the C word better not never come out of your damn mouth again. The way you motherfuckers was hanging from windows and shit like monkeys at the damn Capitol of this country. Walking in there, spray painting on the damn walls, defecating on Nancy Pelosi's desk, yelling, 1776. Like when your ass stepped on these damn shores of America like there wasn't already somebody here. Don't you never talk about crime ever again. And you got a compromised monkey at 1600 whining because he let Miriam down in 2020 and she had to make it rain one more time when she only thought she had to make it rain twice. And she reprimanded his ass to the hill. And that's why he continues to bitch about 2020. Don't never come in here complaining about Nathaniel, about Nathan. And that's what pisses them off about this podcast. Go run through the halls looking for their own damn. They looking for not a Democratic vice president. Not Obama's vice president. Not Clinton's vice president. They own vice president. I told you 10 weeks ago, I did the podcast. There is no loyalty amongst thieves. You could give a damn about 1776. That's that Joseph Goebbels bullshit. Another damn propaganda machine. The reason why they ran up into that Capitol is because they damn entitlement was in jeopardy. That's why they ran up into that damn Capitol. Damn mosquito. That's that damn MAGA. If you hear a mosquito buzzing, that's that damn MAGA that snuck their asses in here. didn't give a rat's ass about this country. Shit, I've been in a weed coma for so many times. Oh damn, I hit the button and it went down. Shit, I missed the weed. Where did it go? So many times this month, the dream reel is like, oh, you back again. Your ass is back again. Motherfucker, don't you got another adventure you need to attend to? Nigga, you again? like when the hoe on the street corner and one of her regulars pull up. He said, nigga, again? I thought you was married. Right, everything. Oh man, let me see. Am I losing you? Hopefully I don't lose you. Uh-oh. Okay, they go the Starlink trip for a second. Right, everything is on camera, dummy. This ain't 1994. Like they say. Like they say, well, how bad was that monkey before all these damn cameras came about? They got shit on him. They got all the surveillance on him. What the hell did he do before all these so-called portable cameras and whoop-de-whoop and whoop-de-whoop was in vogue? The more Miriam make it rain, the more you gotta show her your pain. I'm sure you're gonna start hearing that in fucking rap songs. I appreciate that like, big homie. I'm sure you're gonna start hearing lines like that all through fucking hip-hop. MAGA was hanging on that Capitol wall like Daryl Dawkins. Chocolate Thunder. That shit was a damn embarrassment. Was a damn embarrassment. Ain't got the nerve. Got the nerve to call us animals in a cage and she give me a fucking break. You go back to that video. It motherfucking look like ants out there. It looked like a swarm of fuck. You didn't know what that shit looked like. Jonestown. What the fuck is all them people doing out there? Motherfucker had Congress on the run. Had Congress having it. Like I say, don't you never form your lips to say that this country is fair. If there had been a bunch of niggas and Mexicans, shh, like I always say, it would have never got to that point. Once you had 100 or 200 niggas and Mexicans stewing around, oh shit, nigga, send the National Guard, nigga, NSA, CIA, FBI, send it all. Send it all. Well, what the fuck is going on? What, nigga, is that Al Qaeda? Is this another 9/11? Nigga, no, it's worse. It's 100 niggas and 50 Mexicans out front of the Capitol, and they don't look happy. We on our fucking way. Don't worry, big homie. We on our way. They wouldn't have never let a bunch of niggas and Mexicans gather in a crowd that big outside the damn Capitol. And that's the reason why I can be dead and gone for 1,000 years. And the one thing I will know, you will never have a minority group run into that damn Capitol like that. Not because of they don't want to. You ain't gonna never. The first 200 motherfuckers in front of there, they sending everybody. And them motherfuckers, all them motherfuckers with that MAGA hat, milling around and monkeying around, and okay, now it's 1,000. Now it's 2,000 of them. Well, this is America. This is freedom of speech, motherfucker. I don't give a damn if it's 10,000 of them. They can mill around. They can have nooses and all kind of shit out there. And then they storm that motherfucker. I say, if motherfucking Barack Obama had told niggas and Mexicans and all that shit to go do some shit like that, and they actually went and did it in them numbers, motherfucker, they would be having y'all motherfuckers lined up at the ports, deport. I don't give a fuck if your ass was born here, raised here, pay taxes here. I don't know what fucking African country you going to, but your ass is getting the fuck out of here. It would have made the damn Gestapo look like a schoolyard picnic. And what'd they do to them motherfuckers? Slapped a couple of them on the wrist for a little while and then pardoned them. After they slapped them on the wrist, they said, I'm sorry, little Johnny. Did I hit you too hard? I sorry. But everything is fair in this country. Give me a fucking break. And that's the reason why they don't come up in here and talk that crime shit no more. You notice you don't get not one fucking MAGA to ever come in here and talk about January 6th. Not near one. But I got that shit in my back pocket forever. I can pull that shit out at any time and shut their asses up. And I actually had some idiot leave me a comment on one of my shorts the other day that says, they didn't try to overthrow the government. They didn't even have guns. Motherfucker, when you got Congress on the run, I don't give a fuck if you got guns, butter knives, or sticks. That's trying to overthrow the damn government. Especially when the president of the United States tell you to go do that. Miriam is a Hebrew name with multiple layered meanings derived from biblical and historical context. It is most commonly interpreted as bitterness, rebellion, or sea of bitterness, or Alice in Wonderland. Often linked to the slavery of Jews in Egypt. Yes, sir. Real talk. Right the fuck was the Mr. Feeney ass talking about? Real talk. Man. It's gonna be a rough 2 years, big homie. It's gonna be a rough 2.5 years. That's all I can tell you. Because the shit, everybody can see that blue wave is coming at the midterms, and then you're gonna have to go through these impeachment hearings, and that MAGA they're gonna be unhinged then, because they have nothing to live for at that point. They know that entitlement is in jeopardy at that point. And that's why you got to set up shop, big homie. You got to stay home. Because you can't get caught up. Because a brighter day is coming. And I don't want to see our people caught up dealing with these damn fools. Like I said, anytime you'll back a motherfucker that will fix or fake 3 assassination attempts, you can't put nothing by that group. So you gotta create your own little Gaza Strip, if you will, your own little prison for about 2.5 years. Because that MAGA ship is sinking by the day. Whether they're in the Strait, the Iranians laughing at them, giving them bullshit ass proposals, laughing at them. Whether they go over to China and President Xi is telling them, motherfucker, you flew all the way over here for me to tell your monkey ass I'm not giving up Taiwan. Well, I don't give a fuck. It's your time. It's your gas. And that's the reason why I didn't even greet your ass at the airport. Got no respect for you. You see all the signs. You see the signs. Clear as damn day. You see the signs. And you got the last of this MAGA-ass Nazi party that the only thing they live for is that entitlement. So now they're going to start playing dirty. They're going to start doing what most teams do when the ship is going down. Low bridging your ass while you going up for a dunk. Late hitting your ass while they think the ref ain't looking. Giving you a little bit of chin music while you up to bat. Brushing you back a little bit. They don't care about their families. They don't care about their children. They don't care about this country. All they care about is that entitlement. And that ship is sinking. By the damn minute. Yep, Melina. Yep, Hebrew, Anakis, word book. That's Shawn Michaels' sweet chin music. Brush your back a little bit. Nigga, get off that plate. Get back, Jack. I got about 20 minutes to the damn close. You check them up. Dow up 365. The broader market's up 61. And the NASDAQ is up 257. The VIX is still at 17. The 10-year note is stuck at 446. WTI is at 101 and Brent's at 106. What's this I see about? These three artworks could sell for $100 million each next week as May auction begins. That looks like that's a Pollock. I didn't see the other two. I don't recognize that one. And that's a Rothkowitz. I recognize the painting. I don't recognize that sculpture. And see, that's another reason why they come in here pissed off at my black ass. Because they see I put my fucking money into appreciating assets. And I'm not on here bragging about some fancy ass car that I'm driving. Leaning to the right at the stoplight. So they can go back and say, look at that dumb motherfucker putting his money into depreciating assets. That's what they hate about my monkey ass. That they, the low IQ motherfuckers, that's putting their money into depreciating assets. They hate to see a motherfucker putting his money into real estate, agriculture, and art. They hate that shit because of the headline. These three artworks could sell for $100 million each. I told you run from that MAGA. They have nothing to offer. Nothing. They hanging on to their damn jobs just like everybody else because that chatbot is coming. There was a time they could hang the fact that, oh, well, just call me and I'll see what I can do about getting you in the door or getting you an interview. See, all that shit is going by the wayside now. That's all going by the wayside. Telling you, man, you dealing with a group of people. This MAGA, you dealing with a group of people that ain't got shit to live for. And the worst thing in the world is for you to encounter somebody that's got nothing to lose. And you have everything to lose. That's all I can tell you, big homie. Damn. This motherfucker. Forrest Gump from them. Yeah, they don't like that shit. Like Rico and Bell. Real talk, big homie. I like the didn't old boy have a white pool table? I used to have a black on black pool table when I had my house. Didn't old boy have a white pool table in there? Was it black and white or was it white on white? I can't remember. I only seen that in bits and pieces of it. Wasn't it a white pool table? I miss my black on black pool table. I'm gonna get my pool room back again. If this damn tourism industry ever come back, I'm gonna build me another pool room again. I had a nice black. I gotta post some pictures one day. I had a nice motherfucker was black on black. The rim was black and the felt was black, and the fucking legs was black. Gee shit. And you notice that MAGA, they also don't come in here talking about this shed. You notice how that little narrative done died? When the word is out that all he's gonna do is come back and ask you how many times the people are paid to come and look at where you live. And that's what I try to tell you, youngsters, 18 and 25. Man, you can easily beat these people with your brain. They're simple-minded. Look who they voted for 3 times. They so-called big-ass words that means nothing on this planet. The reason why they came up with the SAT, fucking SAT, is no determination of jack shit. Everybody knows that ain't nothing but a nigga stopper. They come out with that fucking SAT and ACT so to even out these damn sports teams at the college level. They got tired of turning on the damn TV every Saturday morning and it's 5 motherfucking black dudes on either team in the fucking Final Four. Now, how can we put an end to this shit? Well, we can't put an end to it, but I know a way to slow it down. Let's give them a bunch of math equations that nobody gives a fuck about. That means nothing in your life. And let's come up with a bunch of big ass words that no one will ever hear or see again unless you get some monkey like James to come up in here and is trying to compensate. Let's come up with that little plan. Took that fucking SAT multiple times, and that shit has no fucking bearing at all on my life today or for the past. I guess I was maybe 18 when I took it. The past 30 something years. That test didn't mean jack diddly fucking squat. But that's that MAGA bullshit. That's that entitlement on the underground. They don't want to even playing field, ladies and gentlemen. You go back through history, time and time again. They don't want to even playing field. That's why they're monkeying around in the Supreme Court, fucking around with all these voting districts. They don't want to even playing field with nothing because they lose every time. They are inferior. I've said it time and time again, and I don't have to say it. History has shown you that. Stay devoid of them. Real talk, book. Real talk. And for all them fucking bullshit ass tests. Like I said, I got 2 fucking business degrees. Motherfucker, that shit don't teach you nothing. 18 and 25-year-olds, if you want to learn about business, start a fucking business. You wasting your damn time sitting up in one of them damn damn universities. I don't remember jack shit what they told me. And I went to school for 6 damn years in college. Motherfucking business is if it costs your ass $5 to make something, and go back and listen to I Get Around by Tupac. When Money B said, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. That fucking 0.2 second line, that's an MBA for you right there. If you understand what Money B was talking about when he says, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, a dime and a nickel, you have an MBA. They don't want you with land and owning a business. The top twos. They don't want none of that shit. None of that shit. Get into them damn job interviews. Like I said, I don't work for some of the largest corporations on this planet. Man, school's not going to help you. School is not going, unless you're trying to be a doctor or some shit. But as far as business, as far as making some fucking money, that school's not going to help you. Your ass got to be able to talk coherently and know that you understand what it means when Money B says, I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, a dime and a nickel. And have some sort of decent personality where you're not looking down your damn nose at everybody. That's business. Be able to communicate with people, understand what profit and loss is, and nobody is going to buy anything from your ass if they don't like you. If you can do them 3 things, you can get filthy rich. And not just, and don't believe the hype. Well, in this country is the only place you have an opportunity. No. If you remember them 3 things, you can make it in any damn country on this planet for the most part. But them motherfuckers gonna try to complicate that shit and twist it and turn it and do it with smoke and mirrors because that keeps that entitlement intact. Don't never forget that, youngsters. MAGA, they don't know about that. Not at all. Let me look at these numbers for the last time and give my thanks and get the hell up out of here. The Dow's up 375, up about 0.75%. The broader market is up nearly 1% at 58. The NASDAQ is up 1% at 244. The VIX is at 1733. The 10-year note is back up to 4.47. All to the bad. And WTI is stuck at 101 and Brent's at 106. And the strait is still fucking closed, regardless of how MAGA tries to twist it. So once again, I wanna thank Book's ass for bringing his ass out of that damn coma. I wonder what woke his ass up. Maybe it was an alarm, or when your ass know you're supposed to get up at a certain time, and you usually get up at the same, and you know the sun is gonna look a certain way, and you open your eyes and it's bright as shit, and you know immediately, oh shit, I'm late, and you try to do 15 fucking things at once. I want to thank Book for showing up in this ism, and you start looking around. You go like, nigga, is it Saturday? No, nigga, it's Wednesday, and you got shit to do. and you get into that fucking panic mode, and your brain go from A to fucking Z. I want to thank Book for showing up, moderating for the big homie. I want to thank all the regulars that come up in here. Who do we have? We got Millennial as always. Who we have up in here as well? We had Grom come up in here. Grom is showing up. We had Renaissance. He was up in here. I think I mentioned Yasmin. Did I mention Yasmin? Yasmin was up in here. James Etrocentric's ass was up in here. Him and Webster was up in here. Like I said, I'm not gonna hide him. He hasn't done anything for me to hide him. So James was up in here, and Webster's dictionary, and Thomas's thesaurus, and fucking every other fucking synonym and antonym and all that shit was up in here. And I think that was about it. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Did I miss any damn body? I don't think I missed anybody. Oh yeah, Eileen came up in here. Now, Operation Paperclip, I don't know if that was him or not. Now, unless he changed his screen, is that his screen name? Because the Paperclip looked a little, I don't know if that was his ass or not. So if Paperclip, if that was you, faking the funk. I don't know if you changed your screen name or not, but Paperclip was up in here, I think. But he ran out of here before I could talk to him about the damn picture. So maybe he'll come on tomorrow. And Eileen came up in here. Eileen Ballard came up in here. Thank you for that, Millennial. I almost forgot about Eileen. Anybody else that I forgot, I apologize. And once again, I believe I don't want to jinx it. But I think my ass then finally got to the 3,000 fucking watch hours. Thanks to y'all. I appreciate y'all. So I should be ready to fucking monetize and be able to start doing super chats in this motherfucker soon. So like I said, I don't want to jump ahead. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, because I still got to apply to the AdSense and all that. And you never know, MAGA may say, nah, nigga, you blackballed from AdSense. So, but I'm at 3,000, so I can do the super chats now, I believe. And I'm trying to get to real talk. And I'm trying to get to the 4,000, so I can make a little bit of fucking money off of the advertising. So it's a long haul. YouTube ain't no fucking joke. If you decide to start a podcast, you gotta be ready in for the long haul, because them motherfuckers make you earn your cheddar. But once again, I'm gonna take a little break here, and I'll be back on the art life this afternoon. We're gonna do something related to Hamas. So I appreciate y'all, and everybody else that was up in here that I didn't name. I appreciate you. Thank you for giving me some time. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit the sub button. Y'all hit that follow button. Hit that notification button. And once again, we coming back at you with who the hell is Miriam? Aloha and mahalo.